When you're at an event and your social anxiety kicks in. Too many people. It's against the rules. Me recharging for 6 months after going out one Saturday night. Me reading the messages via the notifications bar and pretending to not be online. Me. Why haven't I made any friends at uni? Also me as soon as a lecture ends. Introverts at a social event overstimulated and trying to figure out how to leave early. They say, pets tend to behave like their owners. Unfortunately, they are right. My cat, when it sees people. When you're at a party and you only know one person. Me when someone wants to involve me in their social plans. Please do not lean on me. I am unstable. Thank you. When you're hanging out with friends and your social battery dies. Me watching you walk back to the car after I pretended I wasn't home. God, give me strength to deal with people for one more day. I'll never talk to you again. Introverts. A blessing from the Lord. Me. Making a phone call. God, I hope they don't answer. Me after seeing my old conversations where I expressed myself too much. How small talk feels to an introvert. Is it hard for you to just ask for some help? Me. Me taking one last look before I leave a party early and unannounced when someone is still interested in me after the first 2 weeks. In case you haven't noticed, I'm weird. When you finally say something and everyone's like, oh my God, she talks. Me. I need to stop being lonely and talk to people. Someone. Hey, me. Trying not to be awkward. Person. Nice weather. Me. Thanks. Introvert when the waitress gets their order wrong. This is exactly what I wanted. Introverts after finally learning to say, no. I can't, I already have plans. My plans. Dissociate. Checking if the guests have left so you can finally walk out of your room and eat the leftover food. When the hangout gets cancelled and your schedule becomes clear. Finally, inner peace. Me when I'm finally finished doing everything by myself instead of simply asking for help. When you're out for your birthday meal and you suddenly spot a cake coming round the corner and everyone starts singing. Please don't do this. Me feeling lonely and having no one to talk to. Me when I see someone I know. Enjoy it. These are the best years of your life. Me, this is my best. We are going to go around the room in alphabetical order. Tell us a little about yourself. My social skills with that one friend, I thought I replied, is the biggest lie. Nah, sometimes I reply in my head, and I end up waiting for a text back thinking I actually replied. Me emotionally trying to prepare myself for another week of dealing with people at work. People? Introverts must love it since everything is online. Introverts when they are online, invisible. I need a day between every day to recover from the day before and prepare for the day coming. Me when I randomly remember embarrassing things I've done in the past. When you see people from school in public. Me. Gee, I can't wait to get my own place so I can have crazy parties every night. Me in my apartment when the neighbor's TV is too loud. When you're done with humans, whoever it is, yells at me. Me, 8 hours later, crying in my bed thinking about what happened. When your social battery ran out but you can't leave yet. Me looking at what's about to turn into a missed call when it's morning and people are using words and expecting things from me. I will never talk to you again. Introverts. Finally, inner peace. When you're hungry and someone tries to be funny. Me watching my phone ring until I miss the call. When you've got a deep rage burning inside you, but you've got to act nice because you're at work. If you sleep in the afternoon, you won't sleep at night. Me in the afternoon and at night. Me returning to the comfort of my own space after being around people for too long. Me regretting the plans I made when I was in a 5-minute extrovert mood. Why? Why? When you have a lot to say but silence is the best option. When I have to keep removing my headphones because someone keeps talking to me. Relatives in the house. Me. When the group plans are cancelled and you never wanted to go. Extroverts when plans get cancelled. Introverts when plans get cancelled. Me every time I'm out in public. There's too many people on this earth. Introverts. I need my alone time to charge up my batteries. Introverts after 83 days of quarantine. Introverts getting prepared to make a phone call when you gotta go to work again even though you just went yesterday. Introverts preparing to make a call. Introverts during the call. Introverts recovering from a call. Introverts walking into a social event. Too many people. It's against the rules.